talk about the categories this year, because of course we've talked about in the past you had the best, fetch, you the best sitting and everything, but you're really shaking it up. We're kind of adding a whole new degree to the categories this year, right?
That's right. We want to be a little bit more attainable for regular pets. So instead of best trick, it's laziest fetch is one of ours. The slowest dog to sit. Sometimes you tell your dog over and over, and they just kind of like do it when
they do it on their own time. Yeah,
that's right. So slowest to sit. So all of our categories are goofy. 100% of them are winnable by dogs who are kind of like Beans.
I think we got our entry there for laziest sit right there.
That's right.
Possibly.
That's right.
Yeah,
she loves snacks, and one of our categories is most adequate pillow.
Oh, perfect.
And so the dog will lay down, the owner will lay their head on the dog, whoever lasts the longest. I feel like that's an adequate pillow.
That's a good one for sure. And I would say based on Bean's softness here, I think she would make a good pillow.
She's so adequate.
Okay, she's a very adequate pillow.
Yeah,
okay,
100%.
Well, that's really good. So, of course, it's been a lot of fun in the past, people bringing their pets out, and there's, of course, you have all the different categories, people can compete and everything, but there's just a lot of other fun things going on. So tell us what else people can expect when they come out to the Doggie Show.
That's right. So we'll have a concession stand going, and there's an MC that'll like interview you as you come into the ring to have your dog compete in very prestigious events. And so there will be snacks. It's supposed to be a beautiful day tomorrow, so we're going to enjoy the weather. We've got some geraniums that are going to be for sale because it's springtime. It's a good time in the park to come out and hang out with everybody.
Absolutely. So tell us a little more about it, because like I said, you're the Westminster Church, Presbyterian Church there in Austin Park.
Yes, sir.
And so talk about, how much fun that is to have such a great park just right there that you get to use and do all these fun things.
Oh my gosh, we have loved our location so much. So we're right across the street from Austin Middle School, and so we actually have an after-school program called Bear Paws, and a lot of those kids come over, and there's people around all the time. And so it's been such a benefit to be in the center of a neighborhood and just being able to love people where we're at. And so it's been a blessing to be able to have fun stuff for people to do.
Which is a great thing for sure. And so of course, like I said, it's the church in the park. What time do folks need to show up tomorrow to get ready to go?
Come at 1 o'clock. Come at 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, and we are going to get you all signed up and get you and your dog ready to go.
Perfect. So get those lazy sitters, those adequate pillows ready to go and everything. And also let's just talk more about Austin Presbyterian Church. If maybe somebody's looking for a church home and they want to plug in with you there, what's a great way to do that?
Oh man, if you show up at 10:30, we will give you donuts and coffee like nobody's business. But it's a great place to come and worship. The best church is the one that you'll go to. And so that doesn't have to be us, but if you want it to be, come on down for sure.
All right, awesome. So the Westminster Doggie Show, it's going to be tomorrow, like I said, 1 o'clock. Thankfully, the weather's looking pretty nice. Maybe the grass might be a little wet from the rain this morning, but I think it's going to be a good day for doing some fun tricks, everything like that. So remind us one more time the new categories that we've got in store for us this year.
All right, so there's kind of a list of them, but we've got laziest fetch. Best underbite is one. We have a owner lookalike contest, so if you want to dress like your dog or if you feel like you have some similarities you can lean into, that would be a good one. Most confused by a mirror is one of our hot takes this year.
I'm excited for that one.
That one's going to be excellent.
Yeah.
I have no idea how it's going to go, honestly. Bubble busting champ is going to be one. We'll blow bubbles and let the dogs kind of chomp at them, so that's going to be a good time. And so, yeah, there's like 10 or 12 different events that people can come out and get involved in. And you get to win real prizes. So even though it's a goofy category, you might go home with a certificate. You got a certificate last year.
Mine's still on my fridge right now. Hank's very proud of it.
We're proud of Hank. I think of him every time I see a good trick. I think, man, Hank could probably do that.
Yeah, his thing last year. What won him? We would get him to lay down. We'd put a treat on his snout, and he'd have to sit there and leave it until we told him he could get it. And he's pretty good at that one. So.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure I could do that trick. If you put a piece of pizza on my face, I don't think I could wait.
Hank has good self-restraint. That is for sure. So Westminster Doggie Show. It's gonna be happening tomorrow. The church in Austin Park, Westminster Presbyterian, 1 to 3. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So get your dogs, get those adequate pillows, best underbites, all that fun stuff. Go out and have a fun time for your Saturday afternoon. Abby, thanks for coming and visiting with us this morning.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for having us.
Of course.